Hey Cancer, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by your April 2022 reading. I'm Lady J. I'm also happy to be here reading for you today. How you doing? Shout out to all my subs, sending you love. Woof! Lots of love, darling. Thank you everyone for your views, your beautiful energy. So this is a general reading. Take or resonates. Be sure to leave what doesn't feel quite right. But be open, okay? Make sure you are being honest with yourself about things and looking at things straight on, because really, we don't read the cards read us, baby. So, having said that, be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placement videos for a full view of what's going on with you at this time. Go ahead and click that link there if you want to find out what else is going on with you. And if you enjoy this content, please like, comment, subscribe. It really helps our new channel to continue to grow and bring you quality content. It also helps us reach others who could use some connection and insight. And, you know, connecting is what it's all about. It's really important. It's key to create the synergy that we do here at Intuitive Tarot Therapy. And it helps these readings geared toward you and your energies, right? So, let's vibe, baby. Speaking of vibing, let's vibe on over to Instagram for fun, inspired posts, video uploads, tarot card reading announcements, and I go live every once in a while. Free readings live at intuitive_tarot_therapy. All right, Cancer, let's get right on into it. We're going to take the leave right off the top. All right, beautiful Cancer. Patience. Good old patience. They say the one thing you want to stay away from praying for is patience, because then you will just get more things to be patient about. So, trust in divine timing. Know that your future holds something far greater than your past. Trust, believe, receive. So the first one that popped out is compassion. Be gentle with yourself. You are a magnificent soul. I think sometimes water signs tend to be very, very hard on themselves. Sound familiar? Believe. When we marry intention with action, miracles happen. Believe. Now we have growth on the horizon. Now, growth talks about accepting the lesson, and when things don't go your way, something more important to the growth of your soul is in the works. Accept the lesson. Accept the lesson. Patience. Love on yourself in the meantime, while you're waiting on what you're waiting on in the meantime. And there's no doing. Once you ask, believe and receive. Be receptive. How are you going to be receptive? By having compassion for yourself. By being compassionate to yourself, being gentle with yourself, your internal dialogue, how you treat yourself, the food you feed yourself, the air you choose to ingest, the energy you choose to endure. Cancer. Cancer! What's going on with you, Cancer? What you doing? Well, naturally, you're looking at your future. You're looking at the work that you've put in, what's to become of it. And that's why you're being asked to just have some patience. You've been working on something. It's going to take what it takes, you know. Let spirit do what spirit do. And in the meantime, you know, there are some things that you need to be doing. You could be having some fun. You could be learning some more. You could be working out. You could be learning a new recipe. I mean, who knows? You tell me. So what are you spending your time thinking about? You know, Cancer. Okay, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Angel, Spirits, Guides. Love is on the other side. Connect with us today, and thank you for your presence and your energy to help and to guide our beautiful Cancer today. All right, April 2022. Springtime. Spring has sprung. Well, something is coming to a close. Whatever you've been thinking about and contemplating and looking at differently and figuring out what to do next, looking for a clue, being creative and, you know, trying to work an existing plan, but work some new energy into that existing plan, whatever that is, it's pretty much done. I think whatever this is that you've been working on is there's only so many ways you can split the tie. Okay, you got 3 of Swords on the bottom. And, you know, whenever we have moments that leave us feeling uncomfortable, you know, whenever we have contrast, it is a moment to get really full of gratitude and figure out what am I not seeing? What can I be present to in this moment? And be willing to be open to that. But love always wins. And it is an awakening of your heart chakra to be authentic. See, nothing's a secret, Cancer. The illusion is that we can conceal how we're feeling. So even in attempt to do so, you emit an energy. So don't focus on the puncture. Focus on the liberation that it's allowing, that it's offering in this moment. Thank you. Yeah, because, you know, listen, this too shall pass. Whatever the situation caused you a great deal of pain, toxic environment, you know, but you have to be willing to take responsibility, okay? So this is you sitting under the tree, chilling out, thinking about what you got going on, and this is you taking responsibility. There's no one else under that tree, just you. And your focus is on the cups before you. So what is before you? How is it leaving you feeling? Go from there. So I always invite you to do some muscle testing. If you have a question, you know, before you run to other tools such as tarot, always do, and in conjunction with, always do some muscle testing. Thank you. Yeah, you need a moment. You kind of need, I think you had some momentum, and I think you need a moment. I think you need to get away perhaps from what is familiar and work to not distract yourself. You know, work to not distract, but shift the energy so that you can get some further introspection and hear your intuition, your guiding light. Virgo energy there with that Hermit. Thank you. Okay. Let's see what is challenging for you now? What's the issue at hand here? Thank you. Okay. So something's got you feeling separate. We'll get more into that. What just popped out here? You have the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Both came out in reverse. Yeah, oh, that just flew back in. Did you see it spin? Spun all the way around, back in reverse. You have the King of Swords there with the Ace of Swords. So this is clarity. This is assertiveness. This is a surety. This is focus and choices and being comfortable with your choices. These things are in reverse, darling. Cancer. They're together. They are highly influencing whatever you got going on over here. So there's lack of clarity. Things are topsy-turvy. And hard for you. Whatever this is that's coming to an end was very chaotic. And you weren't sure where it was coming. You literally are like, where is this coming from? I have no idea. I feel like you've tried everything. You tried all, like you have a toolbox and you tried all the tools in the toolbox. That didn't work. That's not working. This is not working. You have some failed attempts here. And again, whatever you got going on inside is going to reflect in your outside world. And you're conflicted. And I don't know if you're accepting that whatever this is, you have the Ten of Swords here, the Ace of Swords, and the King of Swords in reverse. All mental energy, logic, action, choices, understanding. Is obscured. Let's take a little bit of a deeper look. Whatever this is has left you feeling, you know, down and out in Beverly Hills, darling. Now, this all stems from you though, Cancer. Let's keep it real. When you BS yourself, in attempt to, you know, as a result, in attempting to manipulate a situation or manipulate, you know, others or BS somebody else, it turns back on you. You have to remember that this game is all about what you give out, you get back. Think of it like a boomerang. It's far easier to throw that boomerang than it is to catch it. So be careful what you throw out there, because you just get yourself all tied up in nonsense that you don't have to. Perhaps you weren't shown a lot of compassion in something, and so you felt that that was, you know, all right, well, nice guys finish last. But, you know, how's that working for you? You got to think for yourself, and you got to think about really what you want, not what you've been neglected of. And love always wins. Love is always the answer. Love first. Kindness first. Understanding, compassion. And so when we judge ourselves, and when we, again, you're very hard on yourself, right? And so you judge yourself and you're very hard. And so we project that into the world, and we're hard on others and we judge others. We think others are judging us, but really it's just a reflection on how you judge yourself and in turn judge others. So it's just a vicious cycle of toxicity that you must. So this may have to do with something official, your job, your school, something in the lines of something traditional and, you know, official. Yeah, there's that beautiful Hermit and that Three of Swords. So this is Virgo energy. Did you get that, baby? Oh. And you have the Three of Swords, darling. So yeah, your heart chakra is definitely being, you know, called to awaken. Awaken. It's being burst open. Yeah. Well, there's new beginnings ahead. You just got to be patient. You're not feeling great. You are disconnected from how much of a part of the universe that you play. You know, I think that you've forgotten just, you know, just how deep this thing goes. So with that, with this Virgo energy, really you are being called to come back to Jamaica, come back to yourself, come back to the realness, start from scratch, you know, work backwards. And look at the areas in your life that have hurt you. Look how in turn you are projecting that in your life, because whatever this discourse is just a reflection of you and what you have going on. And, you know, not to just like place blame on you, but you've got to take this responsibility, but it's also life moving you. And if it's difficult, you're being resistant to the flow. So where is your heart busted? Who busted your heart? And what lies did you begin to tell yourself that kept you in a perpetual pain cycle? Like you want to progress with this Page of Pentacles. You know, there's growth to be had. You've got growth here. You've got to do what's best for you in terms of if you were your confidant or best friend or mother or sibling, close relation, you know, how would you guide you? Then do those things. And you're not. You're sans discipline in that area. And we're talking about your emotional growth here. Again, what's going on with you emotionally is directly being projected into your waking life. Okay? So Cancer, you've got some work to do. You are you were grasping at straws, and now there are no more straws to grasp. There is nothing outside of you that can assist you at this point. It's all within, and it's all about getting you to come back to the realness. What matters to you, what moves you, what motivates you, what fills you. You're far, far away from that. You've traveled far, far away. You see how the Hermit is turned away from the heart? In this reading, he's walking away. So we need you to tune back in, baby love. Hey, buddy. You have Temperance. Yeah, just patience. Patience there. Allow the alchemical process of this transition. Where are we going for Cancer? What can Cancer look forward to? Thank you. There's the Knight of Wands. So perhaps you may be able to gain some momentum by focusing on what really lights your fire. For real, for real. Not what looks good, but what really lights your fire. Whoa. So the goal is to get to a place where you have so much joy that you're able to see the bigger picture. Because you're not able to see the bigger picture here with this Knight. I'm sorry, this Nine of Swords. This is, your home, your life, how you feel about it, what's going on, the environment. You have a happy place, and that is your home. Now, we can look at this as a couple different ways. Some of you all feel isolated, obviously, and you All right. So some of you guys are putting on appearances. And once you recognize that you are a valuable part of the universe, so your emotional health, your spiritual connection is so important, because that is, that's your job, to be healthy in those areas, to work to be healthy in those areas. So you can further the higher and better good for all. You got to take care of yourself. And unfortunately, it just doesn't seem that some of you all's family is a little low vibe. It's not where you want it to be. And when I started your reading, my meditation and your reading, you want that one? Yeah. So, okay. You have all the tools you need. You've been at practice at this for a long time. You're very good at what you do. You're quite aware of what's going on, and you are encouraged to seek what brings you joy and excitement. But you have the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles that's come out. Okay. And so great. Okay. So what we want to understand here is that that's above, so below. I mean, it's really simple. This is really simple. You got to be willing to focus, what are you thinking about? What are you focusing on? Are you cleaning up your messes? Are you putting on a facade that things are okay and they're not? Because you want your house to be in order. You got to clean up the stuff, the trauma from your youth. Clean up your messes. Recalibrate, focus on your true north, your purpose, your why. Get balanced, stop BSing yourself, and get back to, what's really important. What's important to you? What's important to you? Cancer. That's a really good question. What's important to Cancer? All right, let's get some clarification, beautiful Cancer. Lots going on here. A lot of growth, though. It just makes sense. It just makes sense, darling. Ooh, my candle went out. Let us replace that. You're burning the candle at both ends? Hold on. I don't want to start a fire. Sorry, dog. You can go back and lay down. I saw fire in the trash can. I'm like, oh, darn it. I didn't let it go out on the way. Okay, Cancer. Love and light for you. Okay? You got some stuff to learn. I think that we have to be clear that, excuse me, love, darling. Excuse me, sir. Sir. Thank you. Yeah. Appreciate it. Some of you guys have some immature ways emotionally. Something stunted your growth emotionally. But you're here because you want to work on that, right? Because you're aware of your majesty. You know that your thoughts create things. You know that you, like the magician, you were downloaded with all you need to persevere through this life. But you must be authentic. You must be forthcoming. You must come from integrity. Listen, you know the game. You know how this goes. Yeah, you heal this stuff in the past. Bam! Abundance is yours. But you keep playing an old game, an out-of-date situation. Nobody else is playing that game anymore. Okay? Energy is shifted. Play nice, you don't play. Come correct. Now, you have the Ten of Cups, beautiful. Okay? And it's slow to come, and that's why you're, being asked to have patience, and why the Temperance shows up, that Sagittarius energy. The Ten of Cups, beautiful, because this is you coming together. This is you integrating your superconscious, your subconscious, really coming together, your self-confidence, you being thankful, being full of joy. Love seeing this. Yeah, you got to sort through the stuff. You got to sort through the stuff. Take inventory of what's, interests you and serves you in this moment and what doesn't. Unpack the baggage and look at perhaps where you may have perhaps been unfair. Where you've been the hall monitor. There you are, Cancer. I'd like to see this come out in our spread here. Okay, this is calling you to work on your crafts, work on yourself, become disciplined in areas that you would like to excel. Oh, hey. Ooh, counsel. Again, sort through this old stuff, landed right on top of there. You've got the Six of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. So there's some old stuff for you to heal, sort through what matters to you. Now you've got the Judgment card, okay? You've been called. There's something that you need to do. There's something that you need to focus on. Reveal, expose, even only to yourself. This could be a second chance at something. And then there's your Temperance card. That Sag energy there. Allowing the alchemical process of life, reorder after disorder. Yeah, this is definitely a new cycle. Definitely a new cycle. Thank you. And you have the Empress on the bottom and the Ten of Swords there peeping out as well. So you got the... Whoop. And it wanted to come out. Look at that. Damn. All right. So you have the Empress there. Okay. Libran energy, balance, creativity, authenticity. No? No, thank you. Thank you. Look at that beautiful card. Gorgeous. All right. You got the King of Wands here. Entrepreneurial energy. Self-assuredness. Not a balance. It can be very insecure, unbalanced, not focused, and jealous, quite frankly. That Ten of Swords came right on out. That old stuff, you need to move away. There's that Four of Wands again. Very interesting. Oh, okay. Yeah. What's here? Yeah, King of Wands. Okay, thank you. Five of Swords remains on top there. Yeah, there was maybe abuse of power there. Being the home monitor, and nobody really likes that. You know what I mean? So I think you're kind of rectifying. When I started your reading, the information that the download that I got was that you're rectifying from some previous behavior, and you are being introspective and looking at, okay, I'm the common denominator. What can I do to release this block, etc. That's interesting because we have the Ten of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Four of Wands. The family that you knew that once was is no more. It's evolving, it's growing, it's changing. It ain't what you thought it was going to be. It ain't conventional. It's not going in the direction that you'd like it to go in. I do have to mention, though, the Four of Wands is a beautiful card. It's a very powerful card. It's a very bright, happy, celebratory card. But it packs a punch. A happiness punch. Even if in its lower polarity, beautiful Cancer, there's so much joy here. It's surrounded and contained, encapsulated by pure energy. Pure energy. Pure joy. So, there's transformative energy here. But it is cluing me in to some discourse within your family. Okay? Thank you. You have the Six of Cups. All right. Oh, what? Okay. Let's do it this way. The Queen of Pentacles. Focused on the money. Single working parent. This card resembles someone that enjoys their surroundings, their home, their domain. Okay, she's there in her garden. Magical person, yeah. But this is also traditional energy. Pentacles are very loyal, practical, traditional embodiment of life. Okay, you've got the Tower, Aries energy. Listen, when you don't move, life will move you. The universe has got your back, but it will make you uncomfortable to get you to move. So, so perhaps you had a tower with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but this is to me more about like, look at how, what's your position? Are you, what's your position in life? Like this, you're driving life, your life. There's a tower here. There's a breakdown, a break in communication, a shakeup, so that there could be, some momentum to be created. Now you've got this Gemini card here. You've got all these swords. You got Gemini here. Magician. And that the tower could have been created by manipulation. Perhaps you were not using your tools, being impatient. And what is going to heal this situation is reciprocation. Some serious reciprocation, some give and take. With whomever. With your family, with whomever. All right, let me get some clarity. Okay, we got the Queen of Air. Okay, the Two of Earth. Yeah, there's a lot of balance that needs to be created here for Cancer. You get the Eight of Water there. Perhaps you might need to take a break, take a mental break, and go away physically, or staycation, or just kind of get away, step away from the fray. I think you, again, with you've got the Two of Fire in there, the Eight of Air, some outdated beliefs. And that's kind of kept you imprisoned. But you know that you can see the forest for the trees. You've lifted the veil, taken responsibility. You can see, okay, because we want to grow. We want to grow. And there's lots of growth to be had here, but you've got to take the steps. Thank you. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Pretty intense reading here, Cancer. Good on you, though. You're doing that stuff. Yeah. You got that Tower there. Okay. Yeah. The Tower helps us attune to our purpose. All right. The Tower is the number 16 in the major arcana. It is also, 16, 17. So, 16, 1 and 6 is 7. 7's about purpose. 7's about, depth, meaning. The spiritual purpose in your life. You've got the Three of Earth. Teamwork makes the dream work. In your reading meditation, you got the Eight of Water here that came on out, baby. So yeah, you need to take some time to get some introspection. Away from the fray, walk away from the BS, even if it's your own. But the Three of Earth came up in my meditation for you, and you've got to realize that although you are very intelligent, you are probably not, you don't want to be the smartest person in the room, do you? Not if you want to progress, and really become receptive for that Ace of Cups there. Ace of Pentacles that came out for you. Everyone has their place, their purpose, their lane, okay, in life. And as long as you just be the best at what you do and create the highest vibes you can, if you can just scoop all those vibes up and make them really positive, people will meet you with that energy. But you play a very intricate part in this connection here. I get a very matriarchal vibe here. Some of you all are mothers or parents. Doesn't have to be gender specific. It's really just about the energy, okay? And you may have Sagittarius in your chart, some air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini in your chart. Earth energy. Yeah, some earth energy here. Thank you. I'm going to read what this says here. Three of Earth. Three of Earth in the Good Tarot talks about teamwork, building on solid foundations, group efforts, dedicated collaboration. Okay, so what I am building is grounded in a solid foundation. So I know, excuse me, I can be I can trust. Can you be trusted? Cancer? I know I can be trusted. So I know I can trust that it will not slip away suddenly. I am joined by others in coordinated efforts to bring forth what we have chosen to co-create. The architecture of my dreams is becoming tangible, taking shape before me, and I share my joy and pride with my partners and supporters, teachers and students. We are all learning, growing, and building collaboratively. That is gorgeous. Okay, 8 of water. Let's read that for you. 8 of water. So that's 8 of cups in a traditional deck, okay? So this is about journey and discovery, okay? Letting go, seeking a deeper meaning and greater authenticity beyond superficiality. So all that glitters isn't gold, and I know that I always deserve authentic riches, the gold that fills me with joy, abundance, and understanding. I fearlessly pause to re-examine where I've been, where I am, and where I might go. Now, I consciously choose the path that is right for me instead of the one that seems likely to draw me into it, or the one I feel I ought to walk. I am true to my heart. I've come as far as I can, and I leave by the wayside last vestiges of illusion. Do away with it. I will no longer hold on to what isn't right for me. Does that sound familiar? Cancer? Good on you. Good. So you're ready. You're primed. And if you're not, then get ready to get ready, baby. Yes. That's gorgeous. I love it. All right, let's see what we have for you with the wisdom of the oracle here. Let's go ahead and clean this up so I can move freely. Lots of growth. And this is the perfect time. It's springtime, darling. It's springtime when things are bursting at the seams to be birthed. So you are in a rebirthing process. Yeah, there's that co-creative card there. That's like the 3 of Pentacles. Or of Earth. Yeah. Thank you. Community. That's like also the 3 of Earth. Yeah. And orphaned. Yeah, you feel a little, when you're strange, you feel a little odd. But listen, you might be. You feel like you don't really fit in somewhere in some cases. Well, you're not meant to be. Yeah, TikTok is trying to come out. It's the magic number. TikTok is all about being in the now, being present. Don't rush off to things. Okay. Here and now. Be here in the now. Let things take their courses, and chill. Be full of gratitude. All right, so we were talking about, I brought up that the Queen of Pentacles, and I was talking about how she's traditional. And then the Hierophant popped up. So something official, something that like is, you do it and it has its own order, okay? You've got by the book. Number 11. Number 11 is intuition. Faith. What are your fears? What do you have faith about? Anxiety. Inner conflict. Okay, so go by the book. Faking it till you make it right now is not what it is beneficiary area to you. I think that I feel that you take the steps that need to be taken. I think there are rules to whatever game you're playing, whatever thing you're doing, and guidelines and steps in a system. So do that. If you become fearful, work the plan. Trust the Are you tired? I keep yawning. I'll have some more coffee. It's so bad. Come to the edge. Dare to come to the edge, darling. You're being called to come to the edge. Have faith. Do the things that you need to do. Become fearlessly present. Face your fears. Something you should be doing that you're scared to do. Come to the edge. That is number 36. It's also number 9. 3 and 6 is 9. Numerology. Okay, this is about being really clear on what's going on around you. Being present. Taking responsibility for your actions. Mean what you say. Mean what you do. Say what you mean. Say only what you mean. Be impeccable with your word. Speak with integrity. Avoid gossip and using words against yourself and others. Is it helpful? Is it loving? Is it necessary? Is it true? Words. Words are power. Think about that. Think about that. Okay, now you have a leg up in reverse. Okay, a leg up in reverse. So let's put that in reverse so I can remember that that's in reverse, because we're going to go through these and read a little bit about these, okay? And you have number 9. There's that number 9 again, okay? It's also the number of completion that we talk about. Kind of like the number 10. Almost there. Not quite. Yeah. Completing things. Yeah. Compassion for yourself and others. Being culturally diverse. Okay. So this is Treasure Island. All that glitters. Number 16. Also 7. We're talking about purpose. Meeting your purpose. And then we have finally Regeneration. Number 46. Number 10. So it's like the Wheel of Fortune, number 10. Okay? And things like what you do today depicts what you can and cannot do mañana, tomorrow. Okay? So gotta be careful. What you choose and how you choose to react and what you choose to say and do. Right? So let's start with Regeneration. Okay? 46. So second chances are available to you now. Yeah, there you go. With that Judgment card as well. Okay? Confirming that for you. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in a more authentic, stronger form. Whatever you may have perceived as a failure or loss is now being replaced by something better and more powerful growing in its place. This rebirth is assured. Step into your new life. Destiny is being fulfilled in wondrous ways. So in relationships, the world is based on connections and relationships. No matter what loss has occurred in the past or even now, death and endings are only illusions. There is life after death, love after loss. And in this moment, you are radiating the regenerative life force energy that makes you irresistible to love in all forms. That's that energy I was telling you that's contained in the Four of Wands. Did you have the sun too? You had the sun come out a couple of times. So I believe you know, if you do your work, it's going to be great. Okay. So let me read on here. Now is the time when you will see evidence of this new emergence. Can you feel it? Love is rising up to greet you. What happens when it appears you failed at something? Do you see the beauty in the lesson? The understanding that arises from difficulty is like a seed that lies dormant for a time. Then, once it germinates in your subconscious, it pushes through into your awareness. It's becoming apparent that there is a new you, a new start, a more powerful version and form of what you began to plant in the garden of your imagination has surfaced. You are ripe for success, Cancer. New opportunities, much better than those that came before, appear like gifts from the gods. What did this say? I read this to you before. I'll read it again. Accept the lesson. When things don't go our way, something more important to the growth of our soul is in the works. Let's go back here. Do you see the beauty in the lesson? The understanding that arises from difficulties is like a seed that lies dormant for a time. Then once it germinates in your subconscious, it pushes through into your awareness. It is becoming apparent that there is a new you, a new start, a more powerful version and form of what you began to plant in the garden of your imagination has surfaced, right? So you are ripe for success, new opportunities. I know I'm reading this over. Feel free to fast forward. But you are ripe for success, right? New opportunities, much better than those that came before, appear like gifts from the gods. Now it is one of those times when out of seeming loss and failure comes remarkable abundance. Do not dwell on the past because you really are experiencing a rebirth, Cancer. Congratulations. Yeah, baby. All right, what we got going on here? We got rebirth. And now we have all that glitters. This is just saying be authentic, darling. I'm not going to read that. It's very simple. Be authentic, okay? Pay attention to what you find captures your attention. Is it shiny? Is it authentic? What about it do you like? You see something that you want. You see some people doing some things that you want to do and have. Remember your why and what you're doing in life, and perhaps what they have is just a facade, just for looks. And if it weren't as shiny, would you still want it? Like, what's your point? Be authentically you is what it's saying. Whatever that means to you on all fronts, okay? What do we have here? Treasure Island. Love this card. This is a beautiful card, Cancer. It is number 9, right? So, there's here and now. Okay, number 9 coming up. So it talks about you've worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance. And suddenly, in the midst of it all, you hit jackpot. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure, and you tapped the unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize when X marks the spot, because some of these golden opportunities may be obvious, but others may not be so obvious. So trust your intuition to light your path now as you enter this truly prosperous phase where all the long, hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally in the aspects of your life. At this time, you have good fortune. Good fortune. Don't forget to enjoy it and share it with others. A treasure shared multiplies like magic. Your relationship is a treasure, providing even more than you need. But you may not see that right now. No matter how long you've been together, you and your partner, for those of you that have partners, are always discovering hidden gems about yourselves and with each other. So now's the time of new discovery, as if everything is in sync and everything is new again. Romance blooms just like those beautiful flowers out here this spring, and love is in the air. You can be assured that this partnership will bring you great gifts and valuable lessons. Keep your heart open. This message of this card is to celebrate love and what it teaches you. Now, in prosperity, at this time, you can be confident that success is yours. Your ideas are all hitting the mark. You are in a true manifestation period when you will see evidence of the seeds of prosperity that you planted in the past. The appearance of this card in this reading indicates that your dreams and aspirations align with concrete signs of prosperity in the world. This is a very auspicious time for you and a very fortunate time for your business. Creative projects will flourish as inspiration strikes. Yeah, inspiration. But this is where this is going to go away. Do your work, things that leave you feeling inspired and happy and fun. You're going to heal that heart chakra right on up. Move on into having that complete, full well-roundedness and healthiness. I believe whatever this family situation is, you're getting a second chance at mending and healing it. Again, share your wealth with others. Generosity and gratitude should lead you now. And that just doesn't, let me say this, Cancer, because you all are very emotional, it doesn't mean just things. It means emotions. Share your vulnerability, because that's how people are connecting. If you're vulnerable, I'm more inclined to be vulnerable as well. But it's when you put up those barriers, others tend to, they're not sure if you're sure about yourself. So, you know what I mean? Like a child feels safe around others that, have confidence in being who they are and all that jazz. Yeah. Okay, so 34 in reverse, a leg up. This is asking you, are you always insisting on doing everything yourself? Do you have a little faith that help will come? Do you have a little faith that help will come? Convinced that the burden of the world is doomed to remain on your shoulders? Your beliefs about going at it alone. That 5 of Pentacles is what that's talking about. This is your scarcity mindset, okay? And how you view the distance between you and others, okay? So your beliefs about going at it alone need to be discarded, as they do not serve you at all. Let others help you. Invite others to help you, but don't be sneaky and manipulative about it. Just ask for what you need and allow allow others to accept or, decline, man. Yes, it will make you feel vulnerable to admit that you need a helping hand, but to be vulnerable is good, for you have a lesson to learn. You must let someone else assist. You cannot do life all by yourself. Once you shift your expectations, you'll be amazed by how quickly help arrives to give you a leg up. Yeah, I know some Cancers, and I know a Cancer I'm very close with keeps pushing up against something in regards to help and assistance. And I think they find it annoying and like, I got this, right? And so then when they need help, they don't feel like they get it. And I think for them, in my experience, whatever they have made mean about getting help or being a burden or all that is attracting that experience until they integrate and grow from it. Okay? So come to the edge. This is number 36 again. 9. We're living on the edge. Okay, come to the edge. Facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now, Cancer. That is if you want to progress, darling. And progress is the name of the game. Expansion, right? It's okay to be afraid, Cancer. Now is the time to take a risk that is not calculated. To feel the exhilaration as you ready yourself for a leap of faith. We were talking about that faith, right? Fear, anxiety, intuition, instinct, that number 11. Spirit is present, so let go of fear. False evidence appearing real. You are called to express your true self. Like the star, just being, the world, just being out there, baby. Okay? Listen to your heart and your soul, not your head. Listen to your heart when it's calling for you. You remember that? Roxette? R.I.P. Love you, girl. Okay, so listen to your heart, not soul. Oh, and soul, not your head. My bad. Come to the edge to discover that you can fly. You must step into the unfamiliar so that you may find your miracles. Wow, that wind is just really blowing in here, isn't it? It's going to knock everything down. In relationships, it is scary to be truly intimate with someone, to allow them to see all of you, especially the parts that you've kept hidden and protected, even from yourself. Now is the time to take that risk and let yourself be seen, truly seen. What you got to lose, man? Just be smart about your moves. Protect your coin. Protect your coin purse. Your valet. You're smart. You're strong. Okay? Now's the time. Take the risk. Let yourself be seen, truly seen. It's important that you speak up. Voice what you need. State who you are. Say what you hope for. This is not a time to play it safe. Ooh, but to take the leap of faith. You will be glad you did, Cancer. If you're seeking a relationship, the same applies. Take one step toward the gods and they will deliver what you truly desire. In prosperity, darling, if ever there was a time for you to take a leap of faith into the unknown, it is now. Excuse me. This is a perfect moment to take a big risk. And how about we take a little break and have some water? Will you drink some water with me, Cancer? Need to moisten my palate. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. This is a perfect moment to take a big risk. The unknown is the only choice now. If you come to the edge, you will discover treasure beyond your wildest dreams. Allow your courage to lead you in spite of your fears. You don't need to know exactly what form. That's not what it says. You don't need to know the exact form of what you're going for. Okay. Yeah, that 2 of Wands popped up. And so I think you have made an accomplishment to a certain degree. Like this big, like all your life you've done this thing. And you work to do this. Or for 5 years, that's all we've been working for is this goal. That goal has now come to pass. What do we do now? You got to be open to something new, something you haven't done yet. The essence is much more powerful, and Spirit has a way of delivering an even better version of prosperity than you could imagine. Take that step, Cancer. The results will be amazeballs. It says it right there. Oh, okay. So, all right. I hear you, Spirit. Okay. All right. So listen. The Four of Wands that you have here twice, darling, is a transformative energy with that 9 and 10 of Swords around it. Okay. I think you are joyful. I think you have an essence of joy that even though if you get sad or down or a bout of depression, that your essence, like who you are, your spirit is a happy spirit and you're a happy person. So go with that. Build upon that energy. Go there. It's safe for you to go there. Be there. It's empowering to be there. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. You know that song? I want you to sing that song anytime you feel downtrodden or worried or just connect. Really? Why was this down here? Let it go like this. Okay. Confusing me. You're confusing me, man. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, go through it. Okay, right. The 7 of Discs. Do your inventory. Be honest with yourself. Okay. All right, well, let's get a Crystal Intentions Oracle for you. Hi, baby. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Let's choose a crystal that can best, really, assist Cancer. Now you might have these in your collection. I'm going to take the top 3 and I'm going to take this Pryonite as well. But I'll tell you what they all are, okay? Otherwise we'll be here for the next week. You have clear quartz, you have peacock copper, okay? Labradorite and Pryonite. We're going to read those. You also have tourmalated quartz, peridot, rhodonite, rose quartz, okay? Unconditional love for yourself and others. Definitely, if you don't have any of that, get some of that. And we have euconite, okay? I'm going to take that one. Thank you. Chrysocolla and ruby here. All right, these are really, really good. Thank you. Okay, beautiful. You want to do euconite first or last? Okay. So we have clear quartz, all right? This is all about happiness and self-confidence, okay? So this is going to help you. So these clear quartz crystals are easily programmable. And they can amplify any energy that you got going on. Any crystal, any thoughts, right? So this is going to help you multiply goodness and well-being. Amplify loving kindness, increase clarity, peace, and understanding, improve clarity of mind and emotions. What's really important is that you cleanse your crystals, especially your clear quartz. You can hold that energy and project it back to you. So you got to cleanse them and charge them and program them on a regular basis. Quartz crystals, I would say, do more often than any other crystal that you have. I am a clear channel of love, light, and well-being. Of all my heart's desires. That's not what it says. Affirmation time. I am a clear channel of love, light, and well-being. All of my heart's desires are realized now. Peacock copper. This is also about happiness and self-confidence. It's going to help you improve optimistic outlook on life, Increase happiness, embrace ability to be in the spotlight. Public speakers, huh? Feel confident and comfortable. Perhaps you have a product line, entrepreneur. Or you're taking a leadership role. Labradorite. This is about intuition, communication with your spirit, your spirit guides, your higher self. It's going to help you meditate regularly, increase spiritual awareness, reflect on inner light, develop consistent spiritual practices, or help fortify them, observe life from a greater vantage point and perspective. Very good, Labradorite. Oh, hold on. Hold on, baby. No, not gonna pass that by. Yo, your affirmation for Peacock. Look at that. Look at that. Look. Peacock Copper. The affirmation is: I confidently show my true colors to others. I am fabulous, and I'm 50. Not yet. Anyway, Labradorite. Okay. The affirmation is, I take the time for reflection, and I see life from a higher perspective. Thank you. All right, we have Prinite. Love Prinite. I love the energy from this crystal. This is also about happiness and self-confidence. Okay? So, this is going to help you integrate and accept change. Change is not easy. So, this can help you find ease within change. Improve mental alertness. Hello? Squirrel much? Me too. You're in good company. It's cool. Focus on the present moment. Be in alignment with the cycles of life. The affirmation for Prinite, say it with me, Cancer. I accept the impermanence of all things. I know that change brings renewal and goodness. Change is good. It's good. It's so good for you. Eugenite. It does not have an umlaut, and an umlaut. So it is what it is. You call it what you want. This is all about love, friendship, romance. Okay? It's going to help you understand underlying causes of challenges in relationships. Look at that beautiful stone. Gorgeous. Okay? It's going to help you balance your mind and emotions. Good connections with supportive friends and family. Your affirmation is, my emotions are balanced. I react to others in an objective and loving way. Beautiful. So this last card here of the Wisdom of the Oracle is here and now. It's 3 and 2, which is the number 5, all about change. And that's why I'm going to read it to you right now. Everything happens in the now, in the present. Only this moment counts. So you have what it takes to handle everything today. Wherever that magician is, you have all the resources, okay? To handle anything today, if you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past. Be present and notice what is going on right now. You know, if you're going to look into the past, look at it because you're working to heal it, not just suffer in it and re-trigger yourself, okay? And that, and you perhaps looking at things from your now self. You know, when we're younger and we have trauma, where we are emotionally, developmentally, we get kind of stuck there. And we start to work our life from that emotional place. So we're cleaning all this out so we can now come from now. We can integrate into the now grown up, experienced adult self. Okay? Evolved, emotional, spiritual self. Be present and notice what is going on right now. This very moment has the potential for you to create miracles in your life. It's easy to yearn for a love affair or friendship or relationship you may not have right now. One that is more romantic, more fun, more reliable, more passionate, available. Okay? The good old days are gone. The good old days are gone. What was is now past. That makes you very, very sad. Cancer. Okay? So now we're being inventive. We're going to focus on ourselves, healing ourselves, be passionate about what is positive in our lives, because this 10 of Pentacles is balance of mind, body, and spirit. So if you want that, you got to heal you. Right? One of the tools you can use is being in the present. Okay, so the good old days are gone and a new day has dawned. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now to weather whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is all that is available to you. Stay present and aware that in this moment, as you cherish and approve of your beautiful self. You are a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Did you know that, Cancer? So turn to Spirit to feel the joy of love in the here and now. In your prosperity message, what you are working on is golden, and your efforts will leave a powerful legacy. Focus not on meeting a goal in the far-off future, but on creating your dreams now, releasing your desire for an outcome, and owning that's that patience, right? Trust in divine timing. Your future holds something far greater than your past. And what was this one? Growth. Accept the lesson. Something more important to the growth of your soul is needed right now. So release your desire for an outcome and owning that it already exists. Act as though you have it now. Be as though you have it now. It will appear in the material world as if by magic. Claim your prosperity now, Cancer. The essence is more important than the form. I just got another reminder. You can have all the money in the world, all the accolades in the world, but if your nucleus isn't right, none of it really matters. If you're not connecting on a deep level with people and enjoying your life on the level that you desire, what's it all for? Right? Okay. Here we go. I think you're learning that. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. Claim your prosperity now. The essence is more important than the form. When you are immersed in prosperous thoughts and you automatically tune in to a sense of timelessness and unlimited potential, that's where the gold is. So you can act as if, in spite of the temporary outer conditions, you are prosperous at this moment. What you think now becomes your reality. Stay present. Woo! Wow. Listen, this was a long reading. Thank you for sticking with me. Cancer, I appreciate you for dropping by. Let me know down in the comments if you're interested in receiving a free personal reading from me. I'll select a subscriber at random and announce a lucky winner. in a separate video specifically for that. So if you are not subscribed, make sure to get subscribed. I appreciate you, and this is my way of giving back. Yeah. So thank you for your views and your beautiful energy. I hope that this reading has been helpful for you. Please like, comment, and share with someone you feel could benefit from this reading. As always, I am sending you love and blessings of health, wealth, and high vibes. Until next time, Cancer, be well, be happy, be grateful. See you on the flip side, baby. Peace.